Hello, today's episode we're gonna get enchantments on my armor. For now, just Prot 4 and mending. I know Prot 4 isn't the same as fire protection for lava and stuff, but Prot 4 does do well for helping with lava damage. We're going to spend a little bit of time in a nether on this episode for my nether hub, or starting the nether hub. Prot 4 for me is versatile and mobs and everything else, where you're not all the time just digging out nether highways. But I think it's just as good, or almost. I put the other enchantments on as time progresses, like Aqua Infinity, and I put the Falling Feather, and I like Thorns. I'm gonna put Thorns on all my stuff. Unbreaking, but I put that on as time goes on. I don't have to have it all at once. This is my second time editing this video. The first time I uploaded it, and I got double tracks, like it's not matching up the audio from the game. I don't know what the heck was going on. It looked like I had two video 1 and video 2. So they were playing simultaneously and I was getting sounds. I'm glad I did, because while I was doing this, I messed with the one that I threw away or deleted. I figured out how to do the speed up. And the other one, I had cut a lot out of it. And this one, I was able to speed up some of the stuff that I left out of the other video and still fall within 35 minutes. I think this video ends up being 34 or something like that. I don't. Oh, that's what I was saying. Oh, I hope this creeper don't blow up my only home. Maybe messed it up a little, but it's still livable. What the heck is going on? Oh, you're getting a little sloppy with going to sleep soon enough. Not going another yet. I kind of want to get enough levels to finish up my boots. I didn't have enough. But basically, what I'm going to do is go to 0, set a portal. I want to dig about 100 blocks in each direction or so. One of the directions I'm going to dig probably 300 blocks out. It's towards where me and my daughter found uh, a frozen biome, and I'm going to need that for packed ice for the nether hub. Eventually, I'm going to put ice pathways down for faster travel. And I'm going to need packed ice for specific farms I'm going to create later. I left this in the video, me dealing with these, getting XP out of that. I'm sure everybody knows how to do it, but I was just thinking what I was talking about previous videos. Those kelp machines have not had a lot of kelp go through them. I mean, the smokers, so there was pulling little XP out of it, but it got me to get my enchantments for my boots. You know, along with selling some iron. Cutscene. I explored a little bit. I cut it out. I didn't find much. I'm confident I got my video quality worked out. I got a mic being delivered today. Hopefully I can work that out too. I'm going to use this section to say some things that I've been still wanting to see other people upload their videos. Any quality level, any, you know, lack of skills. I just wanted to get a little better on the audio. I mean the video, because that's what you see and you're visualizing. But still, I'll watch anybody. Doesn't matter what your quality is. I want to see this content. And for me, I just wanted to improve on the video. The audio quality was my second priority, and I got to get better at speaking. You know, I have a tendency to have to watch what I say because sometimes my mouth is not good language comes out of it. But yeah, I have to improve on my talking skills too. So, but my vocals keep phasing out over sections where I've had to actually add and re-add and re-record. My microphone on this device doesn't phase out. I don't know if it's when the fan comes on or what the heck is going on with it. It phases out part of what I say. So hopefully the mic that's coming today fixes that. This is prime area, fit around 15, 14, 13 for ancient debris. It's like generates from around 18 to 20, and then maybe 11 and 13. But the higher, like in the middle there is the higher generation of it. I think Java's is slightly different. I really haven't looked into too much on the Java end. I do like to play Java. But I can't play it like portable because I don't carry keyboard and mouse. So, whereas this one I can play with my portable device anywhere I go. And I'm still more comfortable on Bedrock. And the other place I have found ancient debris, and it's very little, is on the older realm I did highways or another hub in the roof, like at Y119 or area. You very seldom come across ancient debris up there, but I have. But down here is where a majority of it is for Bedrock, at least. The reason I used to do the nether hub in the ceiling was to avoid the lava. Yeah, you get your one block lava, but you get lava lakes down here. But I felt this down here was worth the effort because you're going to come down here looking for ancient debris anyway, and you're going to end up having to deal with lava lakes when you bed bomb. Um, so I'm doing two things at once. I'm setting a transportation system or infrastructure for getting around the world a lot faster and getting ancient debris at the same time. And then having to deal with the lava now instead of waiting for I'm getting closer to wanting netherite. Then having to come down here to deal with lava. So I just get myself armor, prot, for, and then efficiency. And then a way to mend so I don't have to use a bunch of pickaxes. And like, in order to get around the world, I might just put random portals, like go 100 blocks out, set a portal, go 200 blocks out, set a portal. Just random. I'll be able to explore new areas. Instead of where I'm at, maybe I'll find other things or different biomes. Maybe to collect saplings or, whatever. Even the desert would be good, so I'm not just tearing sand out at Village of Age base. I can find a desert where I can get, sand to make concrete or glass. Although I have the villagers, I could be buying glass if I needed it. All right, we're at 0, 0. And I'm going to go each direction. For now, maybe 100 blocks. Like I said, the one direction, probably a few hundred blocks. This efficiency 5 really makes fast work in Netherrack. It's like it was made for it. Back at 0, 0. We'll head another direction now. for me, like having like family realms and stuff, like making a functional transportation setup and another for, you know, people who are challenged as far as getting around or whatever. This is much more organized than a maze of bunch of different tunnels with just signs heading all kinds of different directions. And you can dig this out a lot more, and it gives you one opportunity to have to make another build to, like, not just have it netherrack, but design each tunnel differently, or maybe all the same uh, design, but just different blocks. But then you can like not be lost. You just have a 4 different tunnels going 4 different directions that all have different themes. It makes it easier to maneuver around. Like, I remember, like, where's my base? Is it down what tunnel? Like, what are the pieces, or where the stronghold tunnel might be? You know, it's just a more organized, efficient way. Is just to go straight from 0, 0 in every direction, and then connect your portals accordingly. That portal I just lit is spawn. It was set at 0, 0. All right, so we're at 0, 0 in the overworld, and I'm going to put the corresponding portal in now. If I would have came through in the nether at 0, 0, it would probably put me in a cave or down low. Doing this now like this will avoid me having to dig myself out. So it's just easier to come out through another tunnel or through another portal and walk to spawn. And then place my portal where I want it to link on both sides. Because I don't want to have to be digging up from, you know, a cave or something really deep somewhere. See how this is at level 15? The coding for portals will try to generate it low. I bet everybody thought I was just going to leave these creeper holes. See, I told you dogs would just end up just sitting there. Novelty. I'm going to light this, take down the cords, do the math, but not go through it. We're going to go to the nether and dig to the matching coordinates. Matching coordinates should be the last number is a negative 44. And we're going to go in the positive direction. So, see, if I would have just lit that and walked through the one in the overworld, it would have spawned me up higher to where it had room. There was no spot down here for this portal to generate down here. So then I would have been digging down into the nether to get to 15. So this is easier. Just set it, place it on both sides, them, both be lit, walk through with the other portal that matches in the right spot, and it should link right up. Even if there was room down here, it probably wouldn't have generated down here since I'm at around 70 in the overworld. It would have started from that area equal to that and another looking for the closest valid spot where it had room to generate a portal. Okay, so cross-link with my other portal. This video is turned into a whole other topic. Oh boy, that prop 4, good stuff. That's confusing. But I have theories on what's going on here. We'll figure it out, or I'll just abandon that. Those coordinates do match on that portal. I verified the coordinates at my village base matches. It does verify. I believe it's the height issue. In other words, when I go through the portal at my base, it is looking for it in a sphere, basically, of an area that matches in another. And it'll look for a valid portal or one that's already open to spawn you to. That one's even, a little further, but in height, it isn't. So what it's doing is, since I'm at level 65, it's connecting to that portal. And that other spot in another that's up higher. I was just going to abandon it, but I wanted to see if my theory is legitimate or either prove or disprove my theory. I already think I already know the answer to this because I've come across this before. I've seen it before. And maybe some of you that actually maybe one day end up watching this, come across this in your own world or have come across this in your own world and will see it in real time frame of solving it, a solution to a portal that you may have long let go or avoided because it's messed up. For some reason, I can't say portal. I always end up saying porthole. So that's like a translation. From now on, porthole means portal. See, even I make mistakes. Even though I'm talking about, oh, you got to set both portals. I forgot that I had said that I had broke the other portal, and now I got to dig my way out and break this portal. Because if I don't break it, I'll always be down here, and I don't want to have it in the cave. Look, it's Larry Moe and Curly, the Three Stooges. I know I could have left that in a cave, and I would have had access to a cave. I wanted to do this to prove theory and a learning experience, uh, prove the concept. Dropping the portal on another should make these portals all line up. But it worked. Are you proud of me, Dad? Now to verify, I'll go test the other portals. This one's right. This is the one we just moved. I'm just double checking to verify. Oh, oh, what are we playing? Peekaboo? What's going on here? You're dead now. I'm not even gonna give you a funeral. Verify the spawn portal's working. It is. So all three portals are linked to themselves without cross-linking. So simply dropping that one in another solved my problems. I still wanted to have one higher and another to have access up top without having this staircase out or something, but that'll be another day's project, is getting out of basically the basement of another. I mean, I do have that one staircase. All right, we're going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe and thumbs up. If you didn't like it, don't subscribe, don't thumbs up. It's fine.